Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing really well. Welcome back to Vlogmas. For today's video, I'm actually kind of nervous but also really excited. Today's video is actually a collaboration with multiple different lovely YouTubers who are part of Being Bryony's Patreon. So I joined it a couple of weeks ago, ended up joining this group chat, and I was told that they were planning a Christmas collab, and I was like, oh yeah, go on then, let me join too. So it's a collab. I'm going to leave everyone's YouTube channels down below in the description. There's quite a few of us, and I feel like if I start saying names or something, I'm going to forget someone's name. So I'm going to leave them all links down below. But yeah, I'm really excited to see their videos. Anyway, the collab is basically we were given a theme and we had to do a makeup look based on that theme. Mine that I got given was candy cane. This is why I've worn my Christmas dress today, because it's got candy canes all over it. I also searched for a Christmas mug that had candy canes on, but I couldn't find one, and I thought I'll use this one because it's red, right? So I'm gonna try and do a makeup look based or inspired by the theme of candy canes. I will say, I know I am not very good at makeup. I'm not very experimental with makeup really. I kind of know what I like, and sometimes I explore a little bit, but that might be me putting a gold eyeshadow on because I don't really like wearing gold, so sometimes I might try it out again and make it work or something, you know? I'm not very out there. I had a look at different candy cane makeups on Pinterest, but to be fair, a lot of people are very good and they do stripy eyeshadow, stripy lips, they draw candy canes on their face. I have nothing that will do that kind of art. I don't own different coloured eyeliners or lip liners necessarily. I guess I've got red. And so I'm going to interpret candy canes. When I think about candy canes, I think about red, I think about white, and I think about shiny because you think about the wrapper that they're in and they're sweet and sticky. So I thought that I would do some kind of makeup look using reds and whites, and maybe try and make me as highlighted as possible, and make my lip really glossy so that it's like shiny like the wrapper. That's what I think I'm gonna do. So you're not gonna see anything amazing, but I thought that I would. It's a good challenge. I told myself I wasn't going to buy anything new for this video to make this video, and I was just going to stick with the things I have, which isn't that much really in comparison to other people, but I'm really excited because I normally just do my makeup a certain way with a few variations, but really not that much. I don't really go out of my comfort zone. Like, I've never put red on my eyes, and I'm going to try and do it today. So fingers crossed. Oh, I couldn't cross my fingers. Fingers crossed it kind of looks alright. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. So I'm just going to chuck a hairband on to get my hair out of my face. And yes, I do have my Christmas wreath earrings in. I bought these years ago, I think from New Look. I actually can't remember. I don't even care if it looks tacky. I love anything Christmassy, really. I feel like I'm the Christmas queen. Anyway, I've already primed my face. I used this, which is the Laura Geller Spackle Tinted Under Makeup Primer in bronze. I got this in a box and I just want to use it up because it's like a couple of years old now. So I am, to be fair, it lasts 3 years. That's very good. I'm just trying to use it up really. But I wouldn't recommend it for oily skin. But yeah, I think it's alright, to be fair. Okay, I'm going to do my foundation like normal. I always use the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless one for normal to oily skin. This is actually my shade, I think. This is 103. Sometimes when 103 isn't available, I buy 102 and 104 and I mix them together. But 103 was available, so I'm going to use that and just use a Real Techniques complexion sponge to pat it all in. And I always have these little bottles and I just fill them up with water, so I don't have to get up and go to the bathroom to make my beauty blender wet. I literally just spray it, and I've got my bin here and I squeeze out the excess into my bin. Is everyone prepared for Christmas yet? I'm filming this on the day it goes up, which this better work out, otherwise I'm not going to have a video for later, am I, when everyone else puts theirs live. Is everyone prepared for Christmas? I feel like I'm nearly there. I think I've got one more thing to buy and I just need to get it from the co-op. And I've got a Boots delivery coming tomorrow, I think. And just need to wrap them, and then I think I'm done, which is good. So I am definitely someone who puts their base product on before they do their eyes. I think because I don't normally really do eyeshadow that much, but also I put my base product on, then I do my eyes, and then I use concealer underneath. I feel like if I did my eyes first, I wouldn't be able to get my foundation like close enough and for it to look decent still, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just priming. I've used the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Eye Primer, and then I'm going to set it with this really pale shade in this random Pure Cosmetics eyeshadow palette. It doesn't look like it even has a name. I've just realised that I haven't waxed my eyebrows yet, so they are very hairy, so apologies for that. Okay, so eyes. I'm getting a bit nervous now. I've got 3 palettes that I've got kind of reddish shades in. So this Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette, I don't even know if I've really used it very much, but there's a shade down here called Man Eater, which is like a pinky red shade. So I could use that. So that one there. In the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, there's this one here called Saffron, which seems like more of a towards burgundy, but not, it's like a darker red. So I think I'm preferring Saffron, even though Man Eater is brighter. And then in here we've got Mulberry, which is really dark, so I might use that for the crease, I don't know. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Soft Glam palette. My thought process is that I'm going to go kind of red on the outer half of my eye and then go for like white shimmer on the inner half and see whether that looks okay. I don't know. So I feel like I need like some kind of transition-y soft shade. So I'm going to, at first, use this shade here called Demure to just give some kind of tone / colour to my eye and almost be a transition-y shade. I'm gonna blend it out so it's really kind of pale and hardly there. I might zoom you in a little bit. Okay, right. Let's go into the Desert Dusk palette and let's just go straight into Saffron, because why not? Okay, we're going for it. Oh, please look okay. I think I have used this shade before, like all over my lid. You know what, now I'm putting it on, it definitely looks darker than I thought it did in the pan. I'm actually already tempted to put the Man Eater shade, which is more of the pinky one, over the top, because then it might make it look a bit brighter. Okay, and I'll just blend that for like 5 years. Okay, I'm going to top it with Man Eater to make it a bit brighter, with the other side of the same packing brush I used, because why not? Okay, does this change it much? Not really, but it does make it a little bit brighter. Okay, obviously I'm going to have concealer under here, so it will tidy it up a little bit, and then I will put some colour on my bottom lash line. But okay. For the lighter part, this shade here is like a glittery white. This is the Sephora palette to take away. This is the Spicy Latte collection. But then I also have 2 shimmery white like pigments. This one is so old. It's, if you can see, it's Tanya Burr Cosmetics. This came in her advent calendar one year, and it's an eye shimmer pot in the shade Snow Day, but it's like this glittery, glistening white. It's beautiful. And then we have this one by Mask, which I think we got in a Birchbox one year. I think I'll put concealer down to give it some kind of colour base. Then I'm going to put this on top. and then I'm going to put one of the sparkly shimmy ones on top as well. When I put concealer, it's also going to give a straight line, but I am going to blend it, I think, with more red. But I think if I only put this colour on top of here, it wouldn't shine as bright, so I'm going to put concealer on first. I have this concealer, which, to be fair, I hardly ever use because it's just too much. This is so full coverage, and I got the shade 320 Porcelain, and it's so white. I like put tiny dots of it under my eyes, and it's like bling, so I don't really use it that much. Okay, now let's go into this shade. Actually, let's swatch it first because I mean, I've got other stuff on my hands, don't worry, but okay. But hopefully maybe over the top of concealer it will stand out more. Oh, do you know what I'm thinking could have worked a lot better maybe, I don't know, is if I had the whole lid covered in this and then just had red on the outside, like a proper cut crease. And then I'm going to open this Tanya Burr one up. It is so pretty. Okay, I have just tipped loads out though on my desk. Love that for me. Okay. I never really play around, oh wow, with pigments, loose pigments. Oh wow, oh wow, oh wow, can you see that? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. So with glitter all over my face and all over my eyes now, I'm going to go back in with my reddy pinky shade. So I'm going to bring this one up higher. Okay. Okay, so I have spent some time, like I've been going back over with the white stuff over this line to try and help blend it, and then like the red went too pale, so I've gone back in with the red, etc, etc, and I've gone back and forth a bit to try and blend out that middle line. I think it might be as good as it's going to get. I'm going to clean up the bottom with concealer. I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection one. Then sometimes I use a beauty blender, sometimes I just use my fingers. Today I'm going to use my fingers to help me get that line. Okay, so I've done the concealer under my eyes, and I'm just going to do the concealer everywhere else. I'm using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. This is in the shade NC15 because I'm so pale. And I'm just going to pop that on like spots and stuff. So I've zoomed you back out a little bit now because I'm basically done with the eyes. I'm just about to powder my face. I use a mixture of powders, but I always put it in the Laura Mercier pot. At the moment I've got some Revolution powder and some Lottie London one, like mixed together. Okay, so now I've powdered, I'm going to go back into the Rose Gold Remaster palette, go back into Man Eater, and just put that shade along my bottom lash line. And then I'm going to do my brows and my mascara like normal, like I normally do. So I'll just show you what I use, and then I'll probably just do them off camera. I almost feel like I look like I'm doing a Halloween thing because I'm so pale, and the red just always reminds me of blood. For my brows, I always use the same products. Rimmel brow pencil. This is in a 001 dark brown. I also use, it must be 002 hazel. I use any kind of pencil because I always go over with powder. For powder, I use Rimmel Brow This Way brow kits. I use the powders inside. I use a mixture of medium brown and dark brown, so I always have both of them. And then the brow gel I'm going to use is actually a clear brow gel, I know. This is a Beauty Crop Brow Friends Forever, but it's like running out. For my mascara, I'm going to curl my lashes with my Birchbox eyelash curler, and then I'm going in with the Soap & Glory Thick and Fast mascara and the Laura Mercier Caviar Volume. The Thick and Fast one I think is actually quite nice, to be fair. But then I like to go in with like more volume and more blackness to make them stand out a lot more. So I always use 2 at a time. Okay, so the brows are quite thick today, but we're just going with it. I thought that instead of using a typical bronzer, I could use a dark blusher that's a bit red. Will this work out? I don't know. So I have this ASOS one here, which is normally too dark for me. This is called Acceptance. And then we have this one by Too Faced, which is a Love Flush in the shade Your Love is King. I feel like Your Love is King might work. But then this is paler, so it will draw less attention. I'm going to go in with this. I'm just going to do it. I don't know whether this will work out at all, but we can give it a go and we'll see. I might use this actually. This is a Real Techniques brush that I never use anymore, because it used to give me such like a strong line. But I'm just gonna do it. Why not? It's all about playing around with it, isn't it? Like, come on. I'm like telling myself, come on, just play around with the makeup, Kayleigh, it's fine. So I'm going to put it where I normally put my bronzer. I'm obviously going to blend this line out, don't worry. Normally put a bit of bronzer here, but don't really know how it will work out when it's a pinky shade, but hey. Also contouring my nose with dark pink. Gosh, there's a lot on that side. Aye, aye, aye. Come on, Kayleigh. Blend, blend, blend. Oh dear. Okay. Okay, not bad, not bad. I don't know whether to put blush on or not. I think, do you know what, I'm just going to do it. I'm going to use this, the ASOS one, on my cheeks. And then I thought for highlight I could use the brightest one I've got, which is this white one. This is a Shimmer Squad by Lottie London. I bought this years ago, to be fair, and I quite like it. It is quite a strong, like they're all quite icy shades, so if you like a more natural one then I wouldn't get this Shimmer Quad, but icy. I just feel like this looks, I want it to be really highlighted because of like the wrappers of a candy cane, and also they're really like sticky, aren't they, as you eat them. And so I just thought if I was really bright and shiny, I'm just going everywhere, why not? I never do like down my nose, because I've got oily skin and I already get a shiny nose, but I'm just doing it because for the vids. Okay, there we go. Nice. Now for lips. I feel like I have to go red, right? I have to go red and then maybe put a gloss over the top so it's really shiny. Okay, so I'm going to use this Rimmel London. This is a really old lip liner. I should really get a new red one. This is in the shade, I don't know if this will do it, but 021 Red Dynamite. I'm going to use this red lipstick by, is this Gucci? I think so. In 390. It's just called Luxurious Iconic Red. And then I don't have any clear glosses anymore, but I've got this glittery one. This is by Urban Decay. It's one of their Vice Special Effects ones in the shade Fever. So let's give it a go. Let's line these lips. Does anyone else have wonky lips? So I always have to overline this part, the left part of my top lip, for it to match the other side. So that's the lipstick, it's quite bright. I'm going to blot it. And then I'm going to go over the top with the Urban Decay lip gloss. And the reason I blotted it is because I don't want them to like mix together. There we go. Oh, I haven't backcombed my hair, but that's okay. That's fine. Don't need to look perfect. This is my look for the collab. This is my candy cane inspired look. So we've got some reds, and we've got some whites, and we've got lots of sparkle and shine and highlight. And yeah, I actually think it looks sick. I never play around with makeup at all. Let me know what you think, or what you would have done if you had candy cane as your theme. What would you have done with your makeup? Because I feel like mine is quite like normal. I mean, it's a lot of makeup on a face, but I feel like it's quite a normal one. Rather, like, I haven't gone out there. I wish I was quite good at like I keep looking at myself in the mirror. I wish I was quite good at designing and the intricate details. But yeah, there we go. That is my candy cane inspired look. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to check out everyone else's videos down below. I can't remember who else had candy cane. It might be Bryony. I'm going to leave whoever it is who had candy cane as well. I'm going to leave their name here, and then we're going to click, and then we can compare our different looks that are inspired by the same thing, you know. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you tomorrow in my next one.